Thank you for joining us on Superfast 50. Opposition march in the national capital fizzled out after Section 144 was imposed. Opposition leaders returned to the parliament after their rally was blocked. Sharad Pawar-led NCP and Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress did not participate in the protest march called by the opposition MPs from Parliament to the ED office in Delhi. The BJP slammed the opposition parties for carrying out a march over the Adani issue. The BJP said opposition does not have faith even in the Supreme Court, and neither do they have any faith in the democracy. Union Minister Smriti Irani slamming Congress leader Rahul Gandhi over the latter's remarks during his UK visit and demanded an apology from him. She said that Rahul Gandhi during Bharat Jodo Yatra said that all was well in India, but changed his tone the moment he landed on foreign soil.
He claimed that he does not have access to conversation in Indian universities. That for him was indication of death of democracy. My question today to Mr. Gandhi is this. In 2016, Rahul Gandhi went to an Indian university in the national capital and supported the slogan of Bharat Tere Tukde Honge.
Hitting back at the comments made by Union Minister Smriti Irani, Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge said that there is no question of an apology as Rahul Gandhi spoke, he claimed, just on democracy, further stating that freedom of expression and speech were being weakened in India.
ये माफीनामा मांगने वालों को मैं एक प्रश्न पूछता हूँ, जब मोदी जी 5-6 कंट्रीज में जाके हमारे देश के लोगों को ह्यूमिलेट किया और हमसे ये कहा गया कि चंद कंट्री में जाके कि हिंदुस्तान में पैदा होना एक बहुत बड़ा पाप है, उन्होंने कहा, तो ये डेमोक्रेसी को खत्म करने की प्रक्रिया नहीं है तो और क्या है?
Delhi police denied permission for a public meeting on Kashmir at the Gandhi Peace Foundation in the national capital, citing the possibility of law and order disturbance. Republic also accessed documents that showed how Yogendra Yadav Swaraj India was one of the organizers of the event. Republic also confronted one of the members of Swaraj India over the event. The occasion of International Day to Combat Islamophobia, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan called for a united fight against the darkness of hatred and bigotry, as he called it. The Bharatiya Janata Party dubbed Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's remarks on the occasion of International Day to Combat Islamophobia as a clear case of appeasement. The Saffron Party saying that the Chief Minister himself stating that there is a divide in the society which is unfortunate. On the day former Bihar Chief Minister and Land for Jobs scam accused Lalu Prasad was granted bail by a Delhi court, BJP Sushil Modi took a swipe at him and said that appearing in a wheelchair wearing a mask and alleging harassment will not help Lalu escape the law. Shameful scenes are emerging from the Uttarakhand Assembly as BJP tweeted videos of MLAs breaking mics, throwing papers on the floor of the Uttarakhand Assembly. Some news from across the country this evening. Former Maharashtra Minister Anil Parab's business partner Sadanand Kadam has been sent to judicial custody for 14 days by the PMLA court. The ED had sought his custody citing interrogation requirements. They wanted to interrogate Kadam and former SDO Jairam Deshpande while confronting each other. CPM State Secretary M.V. Govindan sent a defamation notice to Swapna Suresh, accused in the gold scam, seeking damages of 1 crore rupees for the allegations leveled by her on a Facebook live stream. Latest in the PM security breach case, after Centre sought a report from the Punjab government, Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has assured action. Mann saying that action will be taken according to the report and that the Prime Minister's security was a protocol that should have been followed. Delhi government has extended the old excise policy for the next 6 months and has asked officials to prepare a new excise policy soon. There will be 5 dry days during the 6 months on Mahavir Jayanti, Good Friday, Buddha Purnima, Eid and Eid al-Adha. BRS leader K. Kavita moved to the Supreme Court demanding a stay on the summons of ED appearance tomorrow. The apex court, however, refused to stay the interrogation for the time being. Notably, Kavita has demanded that on the pretext of being a woman, she should be interrogated at home and not at the ED office. The top court said that it will hear the matter on the 24th of March. Indian consulate in Australia had to be shut down due to the threat posed by Khalistani extremists. The consulate, an honorary one, is located near Swan Road in Brisbane's Taringa suburb. The consulate had to shut down because Khalistani forces blocked the entrance. The Queensland police said that the gathering was unauthorized. Election Commission has filed a reply in the Supreme Court on a petition challenging Election Commission's decision allotting the Shiv Sena symbol to Eknath Shinde's camp. The poll body justifying its decision to allot the bow and arrow to the Shinde camp and said it was a well-reasoned order and covered all issues raised by the Uddhav camp. DMK Rajya Sabha MP Tiruchi Siva's residence and car were attacked. Based on the footage of the CCTV, police have launched an investigation. National Investigation Agency has carried out searches at houses of 8 accused in a case related to the Maoist attack on former BJP MLA Gurcharan Naik in Jharkhand last year that had left 2 policemen dead. Lakhs of Maharashtra government employees continued their strike on the second day to demand restoration of the old pension scheme. This comes a day after Chief Minister Eknath Shinde appealed to them to resume work. Getting in more stories from across the country, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan addressing the Brahmapuram waste plant fire in the Assembly. The Chief Minister of Kerala also ordered an STF probe in the matter. A scuffle broke out between RJD and BJP MLAs at the State Assembly after an RJD MLA in Bihar offered the BJP MLA sweets following the bail to Lalu Yadav, Rabri Devi and Misa Bharati in the Land for Jobs scam. Income Tax Department's officials raided the residence of a former minister and a BJP MLC, R. Shankar, in Karnataka's Haveri. According to sources, value of items recovered was nearly 30 to 40 lakh rupees, meant to be distributed among voters, was seized during the raid today. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will undertake a visit to Gujarat on the 19th of March, during which he will lay the foundation stone of the Junagadh district bank headquarters and offer prayers at the Somnath temple. Members of the Drivers Mahasangha, an association of drivers in Odisha, along with other associations, have been holding a strike demanding social security for drivers, including pension after 60 years of age, insurance, death benefits, proper parking facilities and amenities on highways. Unprecedented events have unfolded in the Kerala Legislative Assembly. Congress MLAs staging a protest and opposition leaders protested in front of the Speaker's office inside the Assembly, alleging that the Speaker was not protecting the rights of the opposition. A forest fire broke out near the KODAIKANAL hills in the Dindigul district of Tamil Nadu. Visuals showing huge cloud of smoke seen due to the forest fire. Further details awaited. Rampur District Administration sealing a public school run by the Johar Shodh Sanstha belonging to the Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan. Earlier, on the 28th of January, the Uttar Pradesh government had cancelled the lease of the Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar Training and Research Institute. Puducherry Education Minister A. Namasivayam has said that all schools in Puducherry will remain closed from the 16th of March to the 26th in the wake of the spread of the H3N2 virus. Chief of Air Staff Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary felicitated the outstanding sportspersons of the Indian Air Force in the national capital. Getting in other news from across the world now. From Pakistan, after 24 hours of clashes with protesters, the police pulled back from the former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan's Lahore residence. The Lahore High Court has now stopped the police operation at Zaman Park till 10 a.m. on Thursday. Right after the court in Pakistan gave a relief to Imran Khan, PTI members celebrated, and Pakistani politician Fawad Chaudhary, the former minister, expressed his relief that Imran is not being arrested, at least for now. After a brief relief, the Islamabad High Court rejected the former Prime Minister's plea for suspension of the non-bailable arrest warrant against him. The cricketer turned politician is asked to appear before the trial court and submit an undertaking. Indonesian authorities arrested 4 foreigners who attempted to smuggle drugs into Jakarta, including a Nigerian who had swallowed dozens of capsules filled with more than a kilogram of meth and were found inside his stomach. The ambassador of Honduras was summoned to Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs after the Central American country's president announced that her government would seek to establish diplomatic relations with China. China's foreign ministry welcomed a decision by Honduras to seek to build diplomatic ties with China, which would imply severing any relations with Taiwan. The Thai police detained a senior police officer who fired multiple gunshots from his home in Bangkok, ending a standoff of over 24 hours after his colleagues tried to take him to be treated for mental illness. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese met with his Fijian counterpart during a short stopover in AIDE. The visit to the Pacific island nation followed Albanese's trip to the US, where a deal to buy nuclear powered attack submarines from the US to modernize his country's fleet was announced. US President Joe Biden signed the executive order that seeks to increase number of background checks conducted during gun sales, saying this is common sense. Biden also stated that last year he signed into law the bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the most significant gun safety law in 3 decades. Parts of the northeast in America were bracing for a powerful winter storm that could dump heavy, wet snow and unleash strong winds, making travel difficult, knocking out power to hundreds of thousands of people. Some news from the world of sports. Before that, more on the Russian fighter jet collision with a large US surveillance drone over the Black Sea on Tuesday. It was rare, but a serious clash that triggered a US diplomatic protest raised concerns about the possibility that Russia could recover sensitive technology. US and Russian officials had conflicting views of the collision between the MQ-9 Reaper drone and the Russian Sukhoi 27 fighter jet, each blaming the other. But Anatoly Antonov, the Russian ambassador to the United States, said that Russia wants no confrontation with America. SpaceX launched its 27th contracted cargo mission for NASA on Tuesday, sending a robotic Dragon capsule aloft from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Thousands of junior doctors in England walked out in a 3-day strike that will disrupt patient care. The strike is the latest involving staff at Britain's state-funded National Health Service, following walkouts by nurses, paramedics and others demanding a pay rise that better reflects double-digit levels of inflation. In sports, Australian opener David Warner has a lot of fan following in India and never leaves any opportunity to entertain his fans. Warner recently shared a video on his social media handle wherein he was seen playing gully cricket with Indian fans ahead of the ODI series versus India starting 17th of March. We'll play that video in a short bit. Mumbai Indians scheduled to play their first match against Royal Challengers Bangalore on the 2nd of April. IPL 2023 will begin on the 31st of March. Former India captain Sunil Gavaskar has predicted who could be the biggest game changer for the Mumbai Indians in the upcoming edition of the IPL. Gavaskar named Australian batsman Tim David as the player who he thinks could be the biggest game changer for MI. India fielding coach T. Dilip officially confirmed that middle order batsman Shreyas Iyer has been ruled out of the upcoming 3-match ODI series against Australia starting Friday due to a recurrence of a lower back injury. Top seed Iga Swiatek moved into the quarterfinals at the Indian Wells with a straight victory over Emma Raducanu. The first 4 games were evenly matched, but the set turned in Swiatek's favour after Raducanu double faulted when trailing 3-2 to give the world number 1 the decisive break. Mumbai Indians became the first team to qualify for the playoffs as they kept their unbeaten record intact with a comfortable 55-run win over Gujarat Giants. In the Women's Premier League, Mumbai again outplayed Gujarat in all departments to record a 5th victory on the trot. Leighton Darce's T20I career best 73 helped Bangladesh stun world champions England to sweep the 3-match T20 series, chasing 159 for victory. Bangladesh restricted England to 142.